Hey, Michael Church here. In this video, I'm going to discuss basement waterproofing and some ways that you can do interior waterproofing, whether it's a do-it-yourself project or whether you're going to hire an outside contractor to do this for you. Here's some tips and some information you might want to know whenever you're thinking about a basement waterproofing project from the inside. There's also waterproofing on the outside, which we're not going to talk about right now, but exterior waterproofing is also very popular. But this video is going to cover interior basement waterproofing and some of the things you need to know about. So stay tuned. Okay, now whenever you're starting an interior basement waterproofing project, the reason that your basement is flooding is because of water coming through the block or the concrete walls. So I would encourage you to look at the outside and make sure that the downspouts and the ground is sloped away from the foundation and things like that. Those are some good preventative measures that you can do to ensure that you keep as much water off the foundation as possible. The older the home, though, a lot of times those foundation drains have become clogged, or perhaps they were installed improperly. So if they're not moving that deep water away from the foundation near the footer, then that can be a source of water coming in either under the slab or through the block or concrete walls. So you can't really do anything about that unless you're going to dig down on the exterior and fix those drains, which is a very popular way to correct basement flooding as well. But on this video, we're going to talk a little bit more about the interior waterproofing and some of the things you can do. So let's talk about one of the most popular do-it-yourself basement waterproofing projects, and that's basically using a paint or a waterproofing epoxy on the inside of the walls. Now, you got to be careful with this approach because depending on how much hydrostatic pressure is being pushed through that cinder block or that concrete, the paint or the epoxy may not be able to keep that water out. And also the application of that paint or epoxy is very, very important. If you look at cinder block, it's very porous. So you've got to make sure that you cover every little bitty hole in cinder block in order to keep the hydrostatic pressure from punching through. One of the things you may just have to realize is if you're going to use a paint or epoxy, it's going to probably be an every 1 to 2 year project. So just keep that in mind if you decide to do that on your own. And if you got a lot of water coming through at the base where the wall meets the slab, then an epoxy or a paint may not get it done. You may have to go with an interior trench. Another very popular or becoming popular way to address waterproofing on the inside if you're doing it yourself would be with a concrete sealer. Now, a concrete sealer is a little different from a paint or an epoxy. What it does is it actually molecularly changes the cinder block or the concrete to make it less porous. So those are some combination of ways that you can do these kind of projects yourself. Now next, I'm going to talk about some things which could be a do-it-yourself project, but it just depends on your skill level because these will require possibly jackhammering out the slab and doing some different things like that. So okay, one of the first parts of interior waterproofing, if you're going to go with the French drain approach, would be the French drain. All right, now this is a very, very popular product. It's called Easy Flow. What makes this unique is it actually has the aggregate already attached to the pipe. Okay, so it's very easy to install in most cases, and you've got the silt filter here to keep soils and things like that in. Some companies will do just a corrugated pipe without this and then fill with gravel around or wrap the corrugated pipe in a sock. We just find this is a better alternative to that approach. This will either come in a 3-inch or a 4-inch diameter, depending on how much water flow you need. And then this gets put underneath the slab after you jackhammer out and get all the debris out. Gets put underneath the slab, and then this runs either outside of the basement to a slope or into a sump pump pit to pump the water out. So this is a good way to do an interior drain with a French drain system, but there's some better things out there because one of the things that makes this product kind of a downfall to it is that as the water table rises, the water goes in, and then as the water table falls, the water comes out. So it actually allows for the water to move in and out freely. But there are some products out there that once the water goes in, it keeps the water inside, and that's what we'll be talking about next. So this is what's called the no water interior basement waterproofing system. This is actually a patented system, and it's one of the newest patented products that are on the market. And this is the product that got me really excited about doing basement waterproofing as a professional, being able to offer a great warranty and things like that. Some of the other products on the market, they make a lot of great claims, but they just don't deliver. So when I found this product, this is the one we use the most. The no water system is just what it says. It's basically like a gutter around your house. As I mentioned before with a corrugated pipe, if you can imagine having a gutter around your home that has holes in it so that the water, goes into the gutter and then it's just able to be dispersed anywhere it wants, and chances are it's not going to make it to the downspout. Well, with the no water system, once the water enters the no water system, it will take it to the sump pump or to the exit point, guaranteed, because once it comes in, it's not getting out of this system. So it's a totally closed system. This bullet track goes on top, and so that way, as you can see, it's got ways for the water to come in, whether it's coming this direction or whether it's coming from the back, or however the water needs to get inside the drain, it's going to get inside. So this is installed right on the footer, underneath the slab, and then you put the aggregate around it, and then it serves really well. The other nice thing about it is you can put a clean out if you want to go from above and leave a small clean out area, so you can blow this out every once in a while if you need to. That's a possibility, but it's just a really great system. It's a closed system, and it comes with a wonderful warranty. So if you're looking to do a permanent fix on the interior, I recommend the no water system. It's great. Well, that's all I got to talk about for now for interior basement waterproofing. I hope this video kind of helped. Of course, if you already knew all this, I do apologize. I was hoping I could share a nugget of information. Please comment down below if you have any suggestions on how we can improve our videos, or any way that I can improve the information that I just left for you. We just want to be a good source of information for all of you out there. And I hope you'll like this video down below. And of course, share it through social media, either through Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, things like that. That really helps us a lot. And we really appreciate you and your comments and everything, and subscribing to our channel. There's a places to subscribe to our channel right down here in the corner. Or of course, you can go to Very Healthy Home or crawlspaceninja.com on YouTube and subscribe there. I hope you like this video. Again, I'm Michael Church with the crawlspaceninja.com, and just let me know if I can help you out.
Hello there, nose licker. Yo! You're gonna wrap your tongue around my wrist and suck it in your hand? Oh, like this, right? Yeah. Here. Yeah! Comes Big Whitey. Big Whitey. Yeah! Big Whitey. Big Whitey Buffalo. Your tongue is disgusting. You're Big Whitey. No! Ah!